Hey, it's Tuesday, November 22nd. Four deliveries. Hopefully I can rattle them off real fast. Though I haven't heard anything about a load going back towards home. Getting a little concerned. Well, we'll see what the day brings. Let's go. Alright, done with the first delivery, and they gave me a goodie bag. Thank you. Thank you, Sam's Club, for the goodie bag. That was very nice of you. Well, that was quick. I like store deliveries. Store deliveries usually go fast. Warehouse deliveries bad. Store deliveries good. Because they want their stuff now and they want you gone. So they don't want you to wait around. And looks like pick it up in the same city I just delivered the last drop-in. 7.7 miles to get there. It's a frozen load of something. I don't know yet. Going to Kitchener, Ontario. So I just set the reefer to 0. Just blowing it out with the leaf blower. It's not great. Hopefully they don't reject it. I don't know where I get a wash around here. Anyway, let's go see if they'll load this. That was unexpectedly sudden. All of a sudden, here's your load, go! Apparently I am picking up for somebody that didn't show up yesterday. I know it's not from our company, so they can't be too mad at us. They want me to rush it there. I'll rush as much as I rush. It's not really paying rush price, so why am I going to go crazy? But I will do my best. So the receiver is open at 2 a.m. I don't think that's right, but I guess we'll see what time I can get there. Well, it's a nice day. I got these vent visors installed that I bought yesterday that I probably shouldn't have. They claim that they will help keep the water from pooling, like on the window here, where it blows off the windshield up in the corner. And usually, when it's raining hard, you can't see the mirror at all. So hopefully that takes care of that. And it's nice to be able to crack the window a bit from the rain even. And not have water come in. I've had times it's been just slightly too warm to have the window shut. But it's been raining and water comes in when I leave them open. So hopefully this is nice. I don't know, we'll see. See if it was worth the money. Well, I wonder how long this is going to take. It's a cold storage place, so who knows. But I have to scan and email all the paperwork from the load I just did, so that I can get paid for it. We'll catch you later. Kitchener, Ontario. Apparently this was supposed to be picked up yesterday. So we are rescuing the load for this broker. Which is alright. They want me to try and get to Kitchener as soon as possible. Now I would bet money that when I get there, no matter what time I get there, there's going to be an issue with me not having an appointment. Because if it was supposed to load yesterday, it's supposed to unload tomorrow, and I will be there Thursday. So I would bet that there's going to be an issue with that. Past experience has taught me that will be the case. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I doubt it. That's how it goes with load rescues. Especially because the broker is not only trying to salvage the load, they're trying to salvage their reputation. And they may tell the customers what they want to hear instead of the truth. That happens a lot. So I think sometime tomorrow I'm going to call the warehouse in Kitchener and talk to them. I would rather they know the truth about when I would be there, as opposed to what the broker is telling them to salvage his reputation and keep them from freaking out. But in the meantime, in about 45 minutes or so, I'm going to be topping off my fuel tanks down here where the fuel is cheapest for me. Why pay more when I need to get fuel? I have room now, so I might as well top off. Give me some coffee or something. What time is it? 3 o'clock? It's hard around 3 o'clock. I start to be a little tired. But I know if I drink any kind of caffeine or whatnot, it may give me some issues with sleeping. I have to play this one by ear and see. Excuse me. Well, sleep schedule will be damned. I'm going to get something to perk me up. Alright, it is 68 degrees. I'm going to open my windows back up, turn the radio back up, and just enjoy this wonderful weather while I'm here. I wish this dump truck in front of me was just as big a hurry as I am, but that was no hurry coming down here because I don't need to be in as big a hurry to get back. Okay, talk to you later. Hopefully they got this part. I shoved it in there best I could. Just to try and make it here, but it bent some of the pins, so I couldn't get good connection. So hopefully they got one. Alright, that wasn't horrible. $30 later. Back in business. Let's go. Breakdown was completely my fault. See, I heard something snag last time or two. I turned real sharp and being a bit in a hurry, a little bit lazy, came back to bite me. When plastic on the umbilical airlines, rip that plug out. Now, I gotta apologize. I didn't take video when it happened, but I'm tucked off on this on ramp, no real place to pull over. And I've got no lights on the trailer at all. So I'm trying to bend the pins back and finally I managed to get the socket shoved back in its place enough to make somewhat of a connection. Let's do that bungee cord on there. And crossed my fingers and headed for the nearest truck shop. And luckily that part was only $31. But I tell you, if I had to wait for someone to put that part on, hundreds of dollars. And the worst part would have been, it would have been many, many hours before anybody had gotten to that. So that's part of running a truck, is being able to do minor repairs like that. Otherwise, you're going to pay people a lot of money for things you should be able to do yourself. Instead of taking I probably would have got a 10-hour break out of that. At least an 8-hour break, but probably a 10-hour break. Sitting there waiting for somebody to deal with that. They only had 2 bays and they were jammed. But it took me, my total downtime once I got in there, from stopping to rolling again was about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, $31. And a lesson learned about watch what that airline does. And now have it bungeed up with against the reefer unit. I suppose I'd have to work out a better way of securing that. But for now, it's held clear, and it won't tangle up in there again. The irony of it is it started having problems when I shortened the distance between one of the springs and the end of the hoses, because on 2 trailers I run, 2 of the flatbed trailers I run, they were rubbing and getting caught. So I shortened them up, and now they're rubbing and getting caught again on a different trailer. Oh well, okay. At least that issue is solved. $969 miles to go to delivery. Let's hope they are uneventful. That's it for today. 915 miles to go. I'm probably going to go a little bit further, but I just had enough of today. Yeah. Alright. See you in the morning.